In a recent escalation of violence in the Gaza Strip, the Israeli military allegedly utilized a US-constructed Pier originally intended for aid delivery to conduct an operation against the Nuseirat refugee camp. This operation, which reportedly resulted in the deaths of hundreds of Palestinians, has drawn international condemnation. According to the Cradle online news magazine, Israeli forces launched the assault on the Nuseirat refugee camp on Saturday, resulting in the deaths of at least 210 Palestinian and injuries to over 400 others. The operation aimed to retrieve 4 Israeli captives and saw the Israeli troops flown out of Gaza via the US-built Pier, which had been reinstalled and repaired at significant cost just a day prior. The Gaza government's media office described the attack as a barbaric and brutal aggression targeting civilians, including children. This incident is part of a broader conflict, often described as genocidal, that has been ongoing since last October. The war, triggered by a retaliatory operation from Gaza's resistance movements, has resulted in the deaths of at least 36,801 Palestinians, predominantly women and children, and injured 83,680 others. Hamas, the Palestinian resistance movement, had previously issued warnings about the US-built Pier, suggesting it was intended to facilitate the delivery of weapons to Israel. Last month, Hamas stated the Pier is intended to provide cover for Washington's support for the occupation with weapons. This operation occurred amid an ongoing conflict described as genocidal, which the Israeli regime has been waging against Gaza since last October. Since the onset of the war, which followed a retaliatory operation by Gaza's resistance movements, at least 36,801 Palestinians, mostly women and children, have been killed and 83,680 others wounded. The Israeli military's actions have continued to receive unreserved military and political support from Western allies, including the United States. The international community remains deeply divided over the conflict, with ongoing debates about the humanitarian impact and the path to a sustainable resolution.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.